Hi everyone, this is a review of 7 new Goose Creek Candle Holiday Christmas Winter Wax Melts that just came out about a week ago, maybe about a week and a half ago. They can be found on the goosecreekcandle.com website. Now, this is the first set of 7 holiday wax melts. And I just went to their website today, and there are 5 more new scents, which I will review, but that'll be for like another week or two when I get them. So there actually might even be more scents coming in after that. They tend to trickle in. So if you've never watch my videos before, I don't actually look at the scent notes until after I've done the review because I don't want to be swayed by what I think they should smell like. So I will get started with Gingerbread Caramel Mousse, which sounds fantastic. The notes are whipped caramel mousse the notes are on the website, by the way. Whipped caramel mousse is sprinkled with gingerbread sugar. Notes are whipped mousse, gingerbread, caramel, and vanilla. On cold sniff, I'm getting bread, nuts, gingerbread, and milky vanilla. It's not as rich as I expected based on the name, and although it's sweet, it's not as sweet as I expected it would be either. When melted, the gingerbread pretty much disappears, and it's just a slightly nutty, milky vanilla type scent. Although it's still quite nice, it smells a lot like the just baked scent when melting, and I'm gonna review that in a minute. And the throw on this one is medium, like a 3 out of 5. Would do well in a medium-sized room, like 30 to 100 square feet. Next is Just Baked. And notes are, or the description is, everything delicious, warm winter fruits and spices are baked into a beautiful Christmas dessert. The notes are baked treats, butter, cinnamon, coconut, and maple. There's no fruits. And I'm not getting any fruit notes when I sniff it. So this is a very nutty maple scent with a bit of caramel. I'm getting pecan, a hint of almond, and maybe a smidgen of walnut, but it's not bitter. It's actually very nutty. I'm also getting maybe cardamom, milky vanilla, maybe a tiny bit of coconut, and a smidgen of spices like nutmeg and cinnamon. Melted, it's still a nice milky, mapley, vanilla bakery scent with a hint of nuttiness, but it's not as complex as it is on cold sniff. And again, the description says fruits, and I'm not getting any fruits whatsoever. And this one does smell a lot like the gingerbread caramel mousse scent, but this one has more nuts and no ginger, although that one doesn't really have much ginger when it melts either. Throw on this one is medium, like a 3 out of 5. Next is Letters to Santa. Notes are, description is this. I love this. I love the label. I just like how that looks. The description is, a sweet aroma of freshly baked cookies will have Santa down the chimney just in time for Christmas morning. Notes are cookie dough, almond milk, oatmeal, and vanilla cream. This is a yummy scent of vanilla cookies with white chocolate and maybe a little bit of milk chocolate. Looking at the notes, I'm surprised I don't see chocolate because I'm definitely smelling chocolate. I'm not getting any almond or oatmeal notes. It's a nice scent, and the throw is strong. 4 out of 5 would do well in a large room of maybe like 100 to 300 square feet. Next is Merry, Berry, and Bright. And the description is, 'tis the season for cheer, hope, and old dreams coming to life. Notes are plum, red berries, fir needles, spruce, and amber. It's a very nice scent that smells like raspberry with a little bit of a bakery note, along with a little bit of a cranberry note that makes it slightly tart. There's also an odd note that kind of smells like sage or eucalyptus, perhaps. It seems out of place. Again, I don't look at the scent notes until after I've done the review, so I didn't realize that the note was actually pine. And once I realize it's pine, yeah, I kind of do smell that just a little bit. But it's a type of pine that has a little bit of that harshness. It almost smells a little bit like pine sol in this scent. Thankfully, it's very subtle, and I don't smell it nearly as much when melting as I do on cold sniff. It's there, but it doesn't do anything to hurt the scent. When melting, the cranberry definitely comes out. as well as a bit of tartness, and the raspberry note disappears. So I do like it a little bit more on cold sniff, but it is still very nice even when melted, and the throw is strong, 4 out of 5. Next is Snowman Cookie. The description is a delicious half-baked sugar cookie covered in whipped marshmallow icing. Top notes of winter sugar cookie and swirled icing, middle notes of bakery notes and sprinkles, and base notes of warm vanilla bean and marshmallow. This scent is very familiar, and I'm sure I've smelled it before. It's a milky, waxy vanilla scent that smells like sprinkles, jimmies that go on top of an ice cream cone, but with a tiny bit of a marshmallow note. The waxy note's not bad, as that's what makes it smell like sprinkles. And what differentiates this from other vanilla-based scents is that although it's sweet, it's not nearly as sweet as others. So I have smelled, I think they do have a scent that's very similar and actually has the same blue-colored wax, but it's much sweeter. This one's not nearly that sweet. I like it, but the scent was pretty much gone within 2 hours. And the throw was mild, like a 2 out of 5. I could only smell it from like a couple of yards away, so it would only do well in a very small room, like under 30 square feet. Next, and this is my favorite, is This is Christmas. Description is fresh cut trees, wreaths, and winter spice, it's heaven. Notes are pine, evergreen, eucalyptus, berry, and cinnamon. So I've often wondered why nobody's ever come up with a really good even combination of cinnamon and pine for the holidays. It would make sense because they're both bold, quintessential holiday scents. But thankfully someone has come up with it, and that is Goose Creek. That's exactly what this scent is. It's a combination of cinnamon and pine, and it smells just like Christmas. It's like 50% cinnamon, 35% pine, like 10% milky vanilla, and maybe 5% cardamom or something nutty. It's barely noticeable. Those last two notes, like the vanilla or the cardamom or the nuttiness, that smidgen, I think those two notes kind of soften the scent a bit. I adore this scent. This is such a good scent. If out of all 7 of these scents, this is the one. This is Christmas. Throw is bold. 5 out of 5. This will take over the entire house, or at least an entire floor. So that one is fantastic. And last is Vanilla Snow Angels. Description is, take a romantic carriage ride through the white winter woods. The warm smells of vanilla and peppermint revitalize your senses. Notes are vanilla cream, snowy sugar, peppermint, and woods. This scent is vanilla cookies with plenty of marshmallow and a bit of peppermint. I don't smell the peppermint on cold sniff. Not really that much, just a little bit. And not even all that much of the marshmallow on cold sniff, but those other notes come out when melting. It's a nice, yummy scent. Looking at the notes, I'm not getting any woodsy notes at all. Let me just double check again. No, I'm really not getting any woodsiness. Throw on this one is strong, like a 4 out of 5. So there you have it. Those are the first 7 Goose Creek Candle winter holiday Christmas wax melt scents. And there will be more coming, and I will review those as well within the next week or two. And if you want to read a text version of this review, just go to waxmeltreviews.com and feel free to join our Facebook group where we discuss all different brands and scents of store-bought and retail wax melts. And you can find the link to our Facebook group underneath this video and on our website at waxmeltreviews.com. Have a good day.